Hi there. I hope everybody is doing well today. Hope you're all staying safe in our little lockdown thing. Nobody's getting sick. Cross your fingers, I hope. I wanted to talk today about dealing with things that are not in our control. I have a lot of that going on for me personally right now. I know I'm not alone, but I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for you. You can't speak for me. So we'll just chat. There's a lot of things that I need to be getting done, that I wanted to get done, that I saw myself doing during this time. And because of the COVID and that, and places being closed, there's a lot that I can't do, and it's so frustrating. Just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. It's driving me crazy. Not that I'm a control freak, it's not like that, but when something needs to get done, I do it, I take care of it, and, move on. Well, these are things that need to get done, and I'm blocked. I can't take care of it now, and I can't deal with it now, and it's so frustrating. So, I wanted to talk about that. Ways of dealing with not being able to feel in control. One of the things that we can do is recognize that it's frustrating. Feel it. It's a true feeling, frustration, Definitely feel it, Jot it down. Take deep breaths. In your nose, out through your mouth. In your nose, out through your mouth. I feel 100% better right now, don't you? Sorry, I had to. It's frustrating. I'm so ready for this to be over. I have a life to live. I have things that need to be getting done, and I need to do them. It's as simple as that. But realizing that it's not in my ability to do so at this time is important. Weighing it out, control, not control, balancing. It's so hard. I'm going to sit here and say this stuff, and it's been told to me a million times, and even as much as I say it, it's not all that much easier. But it's important too, because if we don't acknowledge, if we don't try to take care of the things that we need to, and that, we start feeling depressed again. And that's what we don't want. We don't want that. That's taboo. Go away. Let's not go there again. That's my big thing. And so, feeling the frustration, give it a minute, acknowledge it, give it that moment, recognize it and stuff, and then set that aside. It's not the end of the world. These things too shall pass. Thankfully, for a lot of things during this COVID time, important things that need to be taken care of are the facilities and stuff with which we need to go take care of it with. They're locked down too, and so I'm finding there's a lot of forgiveness times. during this. A lot of things are being halted and, put on the back burner, so to speak, for a little bit during this time because it's difficult for everybody. Again, we are so not alone in this. It's important to definitely come to terms with that. Y'all hear my dogs in the background. Never a dull moment here. Always some noise going on. But it's important to keep focused and moving. Get up, exercise, do some stretches, anything like that takes our mind off of it for the moment, but yet does us some good too, because we need that stress release. This is causing a lot of stress for people, and it's important to deal with that and to recognize that, and again, prioritize it, or however we need to do it for ourselves. Ignoring it is not good. It's not going to do anybody any good. But let's say, for instance, you were going to move. I was going to move. I can't even look at a house now. It's frustrating. I had like this timeline kind of for myself. And everything has been forced to slow down. Maybe I wasn't supposed to move right now. There's other ways of looking at this stuff that we can't do, that we feel a strong need to do, and maybe that's just it. It's just not our time. Being grateful helps. Taking that time in the morning, I sit outside with my cup of coffee in my backyard and I listen to the birds. I know I've mentioned this before, but there's so many now that I'm seeing that I haven't seen in many years, or I've not seen at all, ever. And they're here now. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that so far all my loved ones are safe. All my loved ones are healthy. That's important to me. That's more important to me than rushing around trying to do all this that I can't do. And that gives me a little bit of comfort. It keeps my head from spinning on me. I'll say it like that. It spins and the mind goes places that it just doesn't need to go. And fixating on things doesn't help. Trying to find that twist that turns the negative to the positive. So, okay, I can't move now like I wanted to, like I had planned to. But let's see, maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe there's a better place, in a month that's going to come available for me. And it's going to be better than the one that I was thinking of. That kind of thing. Trying to find that golden lining in all of it. Am I successful? I don't know. I feel pretty good most of the time about it. But there's just these days like today where it just drives me crazy and I get stuck in my head. And when I get stuck in my head, it just snowballs to a negative that I don't want to deal with. Sometimes I'm just forced to. Today, I'm forced to. So, went back to the basics that I've mentioned before. Got up, got ready to face the day, whatever that is. Got ready. I'm going to sit outside and talk with the birds. You know? I hope they don't answer. I'm going to be really clear on that right now. I hope they don't answer me. But they can listen, dang it. And I have a lot to tell them. Poor little birds. Trying to find things to laugh about. Trying to keep your sense of humor. So important. So important. Because without it, we get consumed. Bottom line. And I don't want to be consumed in that junk. So, things that are out of our control. We can write them down, making lists. When we write our lists of all the things that we need to do, we can kind of take them one by one and see, wow, is this really something I can't take care of, or is there something I could still kind of do? With moving and not being able to move, I made a pact with myself. I get 3 boxes a day packed up. That's it. I'm not overwhelming myself, having to do it all now. I'm not sitting in a house surrounded by boxes, and no place to put them. I just take little baby steps. And when the time is right, I'm going to be partially ready. And it's going to be a whole lot easier to go when I need to go. So, that's one thing. If there's any legal stuff that you have to do, courts are closed, you can't. However, you can look online, kind of get your paperwork together, be prepared for when they do open. You know, you can go in and show them everything you got, and they might be really impressed that you took the time and did that. Looking for a job, kind of hard to do, depending on what field you're looking. There are a lot of jobs out there. We have a lot of essential workers, but not everybody is an essential worker. Who was it? I just spoke. Oh, the delivery man. Woman brought my package the other day, and she was driving around in a little black BMW. I didn't know who it was, but yet she got out and handed me my package. She's working for UPS. There's a lot of drivers that don't want to work right now during this COVID. And so they are hiring private individuals to go in with their own vehicles and deliver packages. So there are jobs out there. You know, if you're looking for a job, you know, maybe broaden your horizons a little bit, you know, things like that. There's a little bit of control in everything. There's a positive to all the negatives. And really, I can't stress enough how important it is to search for that little positive. Garbage man coming now. An essential worker. Could I do it? Probably not. I have huge kudos to the sanitation people and all that they do. And including banging the cans around outside while I'm trying to make a video. Um, things like that. So, getting up, getting ready, making a list, checking it twice, um, balancing things. Is it really nothing I can do about this right now? Okay, well then set it aside. It's got to wait. I may not like it, but that's not in my control. Is there something I can do with this to prepare for when I can? Probably. So there's something I can do, and I'm in control of that. Feeling grateful for the things that are positive happening around me. I mentioned noticing the birds. I have a son that I get to spend a lot more quality time with. Finding out he's even more amazing than I already knew he was. Kind of cool, Moving. Don't just sit there. Don't just lay in bed. Get up, move. Even vacuuming. Turn on the radio and dance. You're alone. Nobody's there. I mean, not all the time. Or maybe they are. Get them to dance with you. There's a positive. Be creative. Don't let this stuff get you down. These are all things that I'm doing during this time, and I find it pretty helpful for me. Hopefully it's helpful for you. If you have some tips, put them in the comments below, please. I love ideas. I love interacting. And I really do love the messages that you send me. I try to get back to all of them as fast as I can. But I'm out doing stuff too around the yard. I've been doing a lot of gardening, things like that. My house is looking way better now than it did before. So there's good. And I have control of that. Going through your list and picking and choosing things. And, if you don't have control of that, you do have control of, planting a plant, or maybe growing some herbs in your windowsill or something like that. It's small. It's small. But it's important. It makes you feel good. And feeling good is what this is all about. Finding the brighter side to all the stress that we deal with every day. Our limits. I love to sing, and I've not been able to go singing. Just like maybe you. But there's apps on the phones. You could sing. You can sing in the shower. Maybe we'll do a karaoke session on here sometime. Who knows? We'll all sing. Just kidding. But no. Keeping positive. Keeping upbeat. Putting yourself first. This is a time for... It's an excellent opportunity for self-care. We need it. We all do. Paint your toenails. Paint one toenail one color, the next one another, multicolored toes. Be fun, be creative. It works. So, control and not control. Is it really important? That's the other thing. Prioritize that list in the order of importance. Is the world going to end if this doesn't happen? Probably not. I mean, I don't have anything like that on my list. I don't know what kind of list you got, but mine's pretty basic. And just remembering to be happy. Find that little bit of whatever it is that makes you happy and hold on to it. Put that at the top of the list. You know, laugh, have fun, and maybe the blues won't catch you so bad. Who knows? All right, well, I just wanted to throw that out there. I've been struggling with that today, and I just needed to vent, get it off my chest, so hopefully it helps. All right, take care.